YouTube, chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
So let's hit Chick Smooth.
Hey, Chick Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while.
What's up, y'all? It's your man Talk to the World reporting for the Chick Smooth channel. Today we have an update on the Pod Wars. Specifically, Skip Bayless versus Shannon Sharpe. Now to the Daily Mail with a headline saying, no Shannon Sharpe? Big problem for Fox Sports. Undisputed with Skip Bayless records historically bad numbers with only 50,000 viewers, while ESPN rival First Take brought in 486,000, which is almost 10 times more. Now, Skip has been trying to replace Shannon Sharpe, but it hasn't really worked out with Richard Sherman and others. While on the other side, we see how successful First Take has been since adding Shannon Sharpe, and Shannon was smart enough to build his own platforms. Club Shay Shay has been doing amazingly well with the Cat Williams interview, with the Steve Harvey interview, with the Monique interview, garnering hundreds of millions of views. Let's look back at the moment we knew the Skip and Shannon era was over.
Still playing at a high level at 45 when you had to stop at 35.
That's what you do.
That's the point.
That's what you do. Every time I call something into question, I'm jealous.
No,
Skip, I did what I did.
I never said you were jealous of Baker Mayfield.
Skip, I did what I did. You make it seem like I was a bum. I'm in the effing Hall of Fame.
Okay,
I got
so
3 Super Bowls.
So what?
So what?
He's way better than you were.
I'm better than you.
Better.
Skip, what I got to see what you do? You take personal shots.
No, I don't take personal shots. You started it.
Time out. You would take a personal shot at me.
I didn't take a personal shot at you.
Wait a minute.
What are you talking about?
You would take a personal...
Put your glasses back on.
Can I finish? You're willing to take a personal shot at me to say this man is better than me because I say he's playing bad this year?
Well, because you just
Go ahead.
You disrespect him. It's just so. You know what? It's beneath your dignity.
Disrespect me.
He said, put your glasses back on. That was the moment we all knew the whole show is over. Things are gonna change forever. Personal disrespect goes beyond disagreement, as Shannon will talk to Stephen A, explaining that final moment.
A lot of that is my fault, because there were times that led up to that I felt that shots were taken and I let it go. And I should have said something then, but I didn't. And I would bring it to people's attention and they brushed it up under the rug. So that was my fault that it got to that point and he felt that he could go over the top in that situation. I think in any relationship where there's host, co-host, it's boyfriend, girlfriend, it's husband, wife, whatever the relationship is, once one partner has no respect for the other partner then in turn loses respect for said partner. Then I think it's only a matter of time. Because I felt in that moment he had lost all respect for me. He had no respect for me.
He will continue to say, in all his time on TV, that was probably his most embarrassing moment. He said, I remember going home, calling my sister, I called my brother. It took a lot for me to not put my hands on him. Imagine if Shannon would have put his hands on Skip Bayless for that disrespect on TV. It would have been amazing TV, but it probably also would have landed Shannon in prison for the rest of his life for murdering Skip Bayless with his bare hands on a morning talk show. But this is really just a microcosm of the bigger play. It's a point of focus because of who they are, but it's really a sign of the times. Skip represents the old style of corporate media, and Shannon represents the new style. Working at ESPN, but also having your own thing, your own shows that generate your profit, that you split with your people, that you pay expenses on, which is different than just going to work. In this day and age, both is almost necessary. Legacy media has been dying before Spotify gave Joe Rogan $100 million for exclusivity, which was a major point in this timeline. His new deal was worth a reported $200 million for non-exclusivity. Around the same time, corporate media realized a decline in TV viewership and invested in an online presence. So much so that YouTube literally removed the thumbs down button. You can still press the thumbs down button, but now we can't see the ratio between the thumbs up and thumbs down. That was because every time the corporate media will post something, everyone would thumbs that down. So they had to almost level the playing field by giving them an unfair advantage. Because people preferred and still do independent media over corporate media. But YouTube, owned by Google, which is owned by Alphabet, a $1 trillion corporation, wanted to make sure those sources were force-fed onto people as, quote, authoritative. When we all know those companies are a lot of things, but trusted and authoritative are probably not on that list. Vice just went bankrupt, ESPN laid people off last year, NBC just laid off a couple hundred people after record viewership of the Super Bowl, labels are merging, Universal just fired 40% of its staff. So this is just another data point that backs up the idea that your nice looking job is not as safe as it seems. Just like Shannon, Stephen A, and athletes, both current and former, even if you land a job at one of those big corporations, you're never as secure as you may feel at that moment. Moral of the story, we're in the information age. Stack your crumbs and make your own pie. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section.
Hey
Peace.
guys, shop with my boy Chick Smooth at chicksmooth.shop.